going on, y'all? Okay, so this video that I'm doing finally got onto Leo, y'all. Leo and Leo compatibility. Okay, already it's nice. I'm always say this, y'all. I love conjunct moon signs. Conjunct moon signs go really get well together. It's like they know each other's needs, emotional needs, the way that they process things, how they will handle things, how they will respond to things. And a lot of times they're on the same page within a relationship. And with conjunct signs as the moon, when you're looking at compatibility, another good thing is that they really don't get in each other's way. Because it's like they have this understanding of, okay, well, you doing you, and I know why you will be doing you. I know why you will be feeling that way. And it's just really conjunct signs, moon signs and compatibility can just show like an effortless relationship. And if the two sun signs, or Venus and Mars, or Venus and Mars is like, you know, a lot of attraction, you know, and sexuality and stuff. But if there's other conflicting signs together, or other conflicting compatibility, these two moon signs to get to conjunct the same, should I say, is going to ease out the situation. And like I said, the emotional rapport is really nice with conjunct signs. Now, Leo and Leo, the thing about it is, with these two, they can provide each other with enough attention and understanding of the need of that attention. And it's not just any old attention, it's special, unique, romantic, or emotional. Should I say emotional attention? I say romantic because Leos could be very romantic, you know. The ones that I've came across, I like that about them. That energy could be just so, you know, engulfed into the experience that they're having, especially with the person that they consider their partner, or the people that they're dealing with on an intimate level. That's what I love about that energy. And they're going to put their all in. These two being together is what it brings. Both individuals putting their all in, like whining and dining each other, or focusing on each other, paying attention to each other's needs, you know, each other's emotions. They're less of talking about it and more about being about it, like doing it. And like I said, on an intimate level, these two could be really, really, really satisfying for each other. Because let's be real, Leo moon, Leo in general, where they do specialize at is sex, you know. Is doing the do. They do. Because you gotta understand, their pride won't let them fail. A lot of times, there's a lot of Leos that hold themselves back or prevent themselves from doing things that they want to do if they believe or they feel that their pride is going to be trampled over. So they could like you but not say anything, because if they don't know if you gonna be into them, like, you gotta sometimes drop them hints, or be careful with shooting them down, you know, because you might shoot them down a few times and then they might be like, okay, I don't know about this. But the point that I'm trying to make, these two feel and understand, like they both have the feel and the need for this level of attention and compassion, and they want to feel special. But at the same time, the thing that people don't understand about Leo energy too is that they can want their alone time or their individual time. They could want that apart from each other or within a relationship, and they can be kind of detached sometimes too, in order to pursue things that interest them or that they have a passion for. So they can want their space to even just be lazy and not do anything. The other person is going to understand this, even if their sun signs are conflicting. Like I said, at the core of it, they're going to have this understanding, because, you know, they're the same. I feel like there could be a lot of, wanting to show each other off, whether they're having like things in their, if they don't want to show each other off, which is, I don't see why they would not, and they both will understand this, like that this is something that just is naturally part of their relationship. If that's not what they want to do, still they could get a lot of attention, or they could have like to have guests over, friends sometimes, people that they're close to like have a little bit of enjoyment or something in their home. They could like to go to little gatherings, maybe even if it's not full-blown club, to where they're invited to events like family events or something like that, to where like they're eating and they're enjoying themselves and they're enjoying people around them and situations around them. But if they don't actively seek this attention or want this attention, the attention on each other and them together, like on their partner, they could still receive this attention, like people in their business, because there's always going to be something a little bit dramatic going on with them. This is another thing too, if they move into a situation where there's an argument or anything, it could very well be like a big act or something going on between the both of them, because both of them are going to, if they get into a heated argument or something like that, both of them are going to be just as passionate. Both of them got a flair for the dramatics. Both of them, it could go into full-blown acting at some point. And it could be something that they both enjoy, but at the same time, like have an issue with it too, Now, so this is where things can go wrong with them, or, also be a conflict of interest, because with any conjunct sign, it is the familiarity. I hate saying that word, with each other, because it could be like when one Leo wants to play his game, and like how it usually does within relationships, the other one is going to automatically know what it is that the other one's intentions are, or what they're doing. So the games that they could play just to garner attention from their partner and to see how much they're wanted from their partner, it could backfire when they're doing it to each other. The dramatics were another part to where, so they know each other's games and moves, but another part to where things can be iffy when it comes to these two is when the arguments, because it could go overboard. Yes, that's the thing with conjunct signs. Let me get back on, because I think I missed what I was saying. You know each other well enough to the point to where it could get boring, imagine like knowing a person's moves all the time, so to the point of where it could get boring, or there's too much. If one of the Leos is wanting attention, the other one is going to, right? So it could be too much of the other person receiving attention. Because sometimes Leo energy wants special, unique, focused attention from their partner, even if they're not giving their partners attention. They want to be somewhere and you be like, hey Leo, like I really wanted to see you. Oh my God, what? You is looking fabulous. All right. I really missed you. Like, what's up? You the only person for me. Can't nobody do it like you do it. You see, that is what they could be wanting from partners. And see, they could risk not having that with being with each other or they could have an actual partner that is going to be doing that and not every single time wanting to receive something in return. That could get in the way. The attention could be a very big factor. Now, another thing too is when Leo goes into its detached mode. If both of them are doing that and they get stuck in that cycle, because we're talking about a fixed sign, it's very hard to change a lot of their behavior. It depends on the sun sign and everything. But once you see how the other person acts, you just know that they're pretty much going to act that way. That's all I have to say. But understanding that, getting into that cycle, fixed in like that, and when both of them becoming detached, or one of them wanting attention and wanting to be together, and then the other one's kind of detached, it will irk their nerves. Like I said, they both have this understanding of the fact that they know that the other one acts this way, but at the same time, If a Leo moon wants attention and wants to be involved, then with a partner, then that's what they want and that's what they need. Okay. I don't have too much bad to say about this. I feel like this is a playful couple. It's like y'all got y'all inside jokes, y'all got y'all little games and stuff that y'all play around other people too. It's hard for, if y'all are around people, if you're a couple that's around people, people will want to be in on what y'all got going on. They will want y'all's attention and stuff like that. But if this is a new relationship where you're like really into each other, you can have your own stuff going on. I mean, like, you know, on some touchy feely stuff, like in front of people. Okay. So yeah, I mean, these two, y'all have the flair for the dramatics, but I feel like it's a good thing for y'all, you know? Just don't get caught. I think the biggest thing here is the arguments that could happen, the drama that could happen, and which is sometimes y'all will enjoy this, and the levels of attention, you know, but the good thing about this too is that that could be a downside, but the good thing about this too, usually in conjunct signs, the bad thing is the good thing and the good thing could be the bad thing. The good thing about this too is you can provide this for each other, you know. All right, this has been Leo Moon compatibility, and you better go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I'll be back.